The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And of course, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up? And thank you, and shout out to everybody on Facebook who watches me as well too. I don't be showing Facebook love, but as you guys know, this is also shared on my Facebook business page. So thank you, everybody who be watching on Facebook. What's up, Brenda, as well too? Thank you. Of course, what's up, Adam? Thank you, Adam, for coming. What's up, While You Bothered? Of course, thank you so much for coming. We got Andrea and we got Vegas Girl up in the building. Shout out to my moderators as well, too. I couldn't do it without y'all. What's up, K-pop, Yvette? Who else? I missed a few people. Damn, it's scrolling fast. I'm sorry, y'all. You know I love everybody. What's up, Ween? Thank you, everybody, for coming. All right. So as you guys know, today is when they finally, Vernita. Thank you, Vernita. I appreciate that. What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Pamela? As you guys know, with the punitive damages, the medical costs, the lawyer fees, it went up to 3.8 million. Now, a lot of people are saying it's 4 million, but what it is that, and people didn't get this part too. What's up, Jay? People didn't get this part. And I got this shout out to Infamous Sylvia. She said that originally the medical fees were $250K, but it went down to $25K. And the reason why is because they were only able to show one receipt that actually showed like $10,000 or whatever. And so they actually lowered the medical fees to $25K. So they took that down. So it's like 3.8 something. As you guys know, on Monday, she was awarded 1.25 million, Cardi B. And then Tuesday, which is today, 1 million for punitive damage from Tasha, and then 500K from Key B Studios. Now, this is all Key B Studios, the actual studios that her and her husband own. This is all they have to pay is the 500K. But, you know, with Tasha, everything else goes to her. So it's 1 million for punitive damage for Tasha, and then 500K for Key B Studios. What's up, Andrea? The other Andrea. And then it's 1.3 and some change for Cardi B's legal fees. And then, of course, the 25K for the medical. Now, and shout out to Infamous Sylvia again, because people were asking about the channel and stuff like that. Is her channel going to get taken down? Now, what she said was that they have 30 days to file an injunction. And now what the injunction is, because, you know, I didn't go to law school or anything like that. What the injunction is like, basically like a status quo of like, you know, what you expect from the settlement and stuff like that. And so, you know, they haven't discussed whether those videos are going to come down or, and make sure y'all hit that like button too. I forgot about that. Thank you, everybody coming in right now. I see y'all. You know, they don't know exactly if it's going to be the channel or the videos or whatever, but they have 30 days to file that. I think at this point, the information already out there. It was confirmed that, you know, what was said about Cardi was a lie. So it's kind of like at this point, why take it down? Because it's already out there. And you know how people are on YouTube, they like to screen record your video. So somebody probably got the video on their channel as well too. And they playing Tasha's video of an interview she already did. So you know how these people are on YouTube, you know. Don't forget it's coming with their, oh, right. And the IRS thing. Okay, so I have not seen any legal documents regarding, because you know the IRS looking for me too. So you know that's why I don't really don't judge me, judge your mama. You know the IRS is looking for me, so that's why I don't really divulge into Tasha's taxes and stuff like that, because the IRS is looking for me. So I keep my mouth shut. But I haven't seen anything like documents online. Like I heard she owes about a couple of million or something like that. She owes like 2 million for taxes. Now, as you guys know, when you become a content creator and you reach the 1,000 hold, that's when you start getting paid from YouTube, right? So what happens is, oh, I hope the kids are all right, Wayne. I didn't see your full comment. It scrolled too fast. What's up, Apple? Yeah, so the money that we get from YouTube, they don't take money out those checks. So everything that we owe from our YouTube checks, we owe at the end of the year. Now, let me fast forward to some, because y'all gonna start like, oh, AT2, you were scamming unemployment, you were doing this. Let me clarify that for the dum-dums in the back. So I didn't really start getting paid from YouTube, like, you know, something substantial, not enough to pay rent, but something substantial until no, not even October. Yeah, I would say October, November, December. Those were, especially November. That was a very good month for AT2. Yeah, the 1099. Yeah, you need to file that 1099. Exactly. That was a very good month for me. But besides that, the money comes in between, you know, like, so beforehand, before October, November, December, I was looking at, you know, I would get like 200. I think the most I ever got before that time was like $600. You know, so it goes up and down with your money with YouTube, but nothing gets taken out of it. So you got to pay all that shit back. And then I live in a state where you pay taxes, property taxes, all these different kind of taxes in California. You even pay taxes on the gas too, and the gas high as shit. You know, you got to pay for everything on taxes. So yeah, more than likely I'm owe a lot. So yeah, I do not like TK. She got what she deserves. You can do gossip without being vile. You bring up a good point, K Rich. I wouldn't deny that, you know. Oh, and by the way, everybody's allowed to speak their opinion. Nobody's going to be blocked. Now, if you say something like AT2, I hope you burn in hell. Yeah, you're going to be blocked for that. But you're not going to be blocked for expressing your opinion. Whether you're Team Cardi, Team Tasha, you can like both. You know, I like both. I look at them both as entertainers. Now, some people go like, well, Tasha is a blogger. How is she an entertainer? Now, when she's drinking her wine, all of us as bloggers or vloggers, as you want to say, are YouTubers. We all do stuff for entertainment. Like when I get on here and I'll be all like, the cards never lie, you know, and I do the whole thing. What's up, Michelle? She can get a you know, you're going to hell for that one. But, you know, when I get on here, I'll be like, the cards never lie, you know, and do the card reading and all that stuff. You know, it's entertainment. You know, it's entertainment, whether people like it or whether they don't like it. It's all entertainment. Oh, you was putting, why you bothered? How come you was putting, you got to come up and tell us why you was putting time out. What you do? I know you said something to piss them off. I'll just mess with you, but let us know what you did. Anyway, you know, we all do things as entertainers. So I always see it as like, okay. Ooh, thank you for breaking that down, Jennifer. I always see like, you know, this person is an entertainer, even if what they're telling you is supposedly true. I see it all as entertainment. You laugh, you know, some people are boring. Some people shouldn't do YouTube at all, but that's another video for a different day. But I look at it as entertainment. So I consider Tasha K an entertainer. Now, I know some of y'all was all like, well, no, I see her as this and that. I'm not saying that everything she says is a lie. I'm just saying I see it as entertainment. So I don't get so looped in it and stuff like that. Okay, here you go. I told him and Larry Reed they're full of. See, that's why your ass got in timeout. See, I can't even see. I was going to defend you, but you was wrong for saying that about them. But I love you over here while you bother. Thank you. Anyway, after the judgment, after they got out, I watched Infamous Sylvia, and then I watched what's his name? No Choke, No Hold, No Choke. Damn it. I forgot. No Choke, No Hold, No Hold, No Choke. Whatever his name is, shout out to him. I'll figure out what the name is in the time being. But shout out to him. I watched this video. Cardi seemed to be very happy. She said she wanted to thank the fans and all the bloggers that came out. She also said this was a hard time for her in her life. It's not something that she wanted to do, but she had to go about it. And this is very hard, and she plans on moving forward and all that good stuff. I'm paraphrasing. She plans on moving forward and all that good stuff. Choke no joke. Choke no joke. Thank you. Shout out to him. I'm sorry I said it wrong. Choke no joke. I said no hold no joke or no choke no hold or something like that. Yeah, that's why the cash apps are important and stuff like that. And like other ways. Even though now you got to pay taxes on the cash apps and stuff like that. But that's fine. That's not nothing. But anyway, now one thing that I'm surprised, and maybe I looked over it, but I didn't see anything where, in the case where Tasha's lawyer asked them like, well, was that the only thing that Tasha K was going through? And I know, I mean, not Tasha, Cardi B was going through. And I know I said this before, but it was just surprising to me that her lawyers didn't say anything about that. She was, she didn't mention her maybe having postpartum or, her husband or, this or that, family issues. Like they didn't harp on that to say like, yo, Tasha wasn't the only reason why this woman was going through certain things in her life, So that was very shocking and that was very surprising to me. Now, I know I told this video, did Tasha lose or is this a win? I think she definitely lost. I can't deny that. She definitely lost. But I think she went into this knowing that she was losing. Does that sound crazy to you guys? I think she went in knowing that she was going to lose. Like the only thing I think that kept her in the mind frame was maybe thinking like, defamation cases are hard to prove. She's not going to be able to, get money and stuff like that. And, it's going to be hard. But I think she went in knowing that she was going to lose. I think she went in thinking that this was going to more than likely raise her stock. And, people are going to, because like, let's be honest, tomorrow when Tasha does her show, she said she's going to go live and talk about it tomorrow. And this will be her only statement. When she goes live, everybody's going to be watching, wondering what she's going to say. There's people going to be super chatting, cash apping, sending their money and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, Tasha's going to recuperate some money. Now, this definitely will hurt her, but she's going to recuperate some money. But I want to ask you guys, what your thought is. Do you think Tasha went into this knowing that she was going to lose? Put a 1 in the chat, yes. Put a 2 in the chat, no. Okay, let me see. 2. Oh, okay. Vernita's on my side. Okay, thank you, Vernita. I appreciate that. Okay, at least she on my side. Everybody else said no. Okay, Renee on my side. Okay. Apple's on my side. Okay. Thank you. I honestly think she went into this very cocky, very arrogant, like, you know, I ain't scared of nothing. But I think that was an image that she was portraying. I think what it is, oh, thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate the Cash App. What I think it is that she went in thinking like, yo, they ain't gonna tell me what to do. They ain't gonna be able to come in here, tell me what to do, tell me what to say, tell me what to think. You're not gonna take nothing from my channel. I'm gonna keep that video up, and I'm gonna talk my shit at the same time and keep that video up, because you know the image, you know, when we see Tasha, she don't really back down from people. So she gotta keep up that image like she ain't afraid of nobody. She gonna talk her shit, all this stuff. So I think she was keeping up with that image, and she was knowing that, yo, you about to lose. But she felt like if she gave in, it would hurt her brand. Does that make sense what I'm saying? This is just hypothetical. I don't know for a fact. This is just hypothetical. But this is what I'm thinking. Oh, what's up here, her? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, oh, we need 20 more likes, please. Thank you. Make sure we get them likes up. Thank you. I'm thinking she went in knowing that she was going to lose, but because her image is to talk shit and, you know, be like, yeah, you know, ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. You know, it's a free country, freedom of speech, you know, just hypothetically. I think she was all like, yo, I can't lose this shit. So I'm a still talk my shit. But in actuality, I'm a little worried. What's up, Tawana? Thank you for coming. Y'all, they have started. Yo, you lying. Anita, you lying. Yo. Hold on, let me look, y'all. Let me look. Okay, I'm still here, y'all. I'm just gonna go off camera real quick. I don't want to go cockeyed it. Just open the door for more lawsuits. Ooh, yeah, and you know what? That's why I asked that question about Bobby Lights. You know, did you think that he was going to do a lawsuit? I think he'll try, but I think that one he won't win. It's funny because I made that joke. I was all like, yo, they need to start a GoFundMe for Tasha. You know, I was on Sherelle. Shout out to Sherelle's World. I was on her show earlier. I was like, yo, they need to do a GoFundMe. I did not. Yo, look for Tasha K and KB Studios. Okay. Let me look. Y'all are crazy. Why no? Yo, why is there hell of them? Somebody gave $20 to this. This one says raise up to 5,000. It says Winos help Tasha K pay Cardi B. Hold on, let me see. Yo, hey Winos, I am starting this fundraiser to help our girl TK so she can pay Cardi B her reparations. Yo, they said her reparations due to her enjoyable slander online. And somebody donated $20. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me see the next one. Hold on. Damn, now why didn't y'all tell me about this before the show? Okay, another one. Okay, this one's for 25,000. And this one says, help Tasha K pay Cardi B. It says Tasha was found liable on 3 separate claims in order to pay Cardi $1.25 million in general damages. Damages and $250K for medical expenses. And she is broke, so help us out. It said, and she is broke, help us this out. Now y'all know y'all going to hell for messing with Tasha like that. Y'all can go over there and look yourself, but the GoFundMes, yo, and thank you, Harsa Inspiration. Thank you for bringing it up. I'm wondering if Wiley got the damn chicken plates ready. You know, he said he was gonna go out and sell chicken plates for Tasha. He was gonna try to help her out. So I'm wondering if he gonna help her out by getting them chicken plates going. You know, I'm donating 10 because I'm getting fish. Oh, was it fish? I thought he said chicken. Maybe he gonna do chicken and fish. But you know what? I was wondering. this is joking, of course, but can Wiley cook? Have we ever seen, what's up, Wendy? Have we ever seen Wiley cook? Like, does he know how to, fry some fish, fry some chicken? I'm curious to see. When Wiley starts selling his plates, I want somebody to take a picture. He said he was going to help her by making them plates and shit like that. So AT2, tell us how much she raised. Oh, she hasn't raised it. So I thought somebody donate 20, but it said give 20 today. No, nobody has given money to those. I hope Tasha puts out a statement at least and say like, hey, that's not me. That's not really me. Also, if there's a GoFundMe for me, no, there's not, because GoFundMe takes a part of your profit. I would have set up something else like on PayPal or something like that where you can donate if I was going to do that. So yeah, I don't have a GoFundMe, just in case you see one of me. Is it true that Storm and Tasha fallout was staged? Renee, I heard something about that, but I think it's real. And the reason why I think it's real, Tasha and Storm, is because yesterday he was on his channel and he actually talked about it. Remember, he said like he was going to stay away from it and he wasn't going to talk about it at all and stuff like that. He said chicken, but I like fish. I'll pay. I love Niners ladies. That's funny. But I was thinking like, oh, damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh, damn it. Damn, what was it that I was just saying, y'all? I totally forgot. Oh, no, I think, okay, the Storm and Tasha thing. No, I think it's real because remember he was saying like he was not going to talk about it and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden after the falling out, he talked about it. Now, he waited until the case was over. But if that was like your homie and like your friend and you said you weren't going to talk about it, you should at least keep up with that end of the deal. I think you shouldn't have said shit about it, What's up, Heart of Inspiration? What part did you want to comment on? I think you said you had to come up.
Listen, well, first of all, he better have some good spaghetti because we don't mess around. Don't make me no fish plate and your spaghetti is garbage. Because I'm going to talk about you bad. I'm going to talk about you and your mama. Anyway, but I'm just kidding, y'all. I didn't have but 4 hours of sleep, so y'all forgive me. I am not high vibrational today. I should have put a low vibrational Shaniqua down in here. Y'all would have known who was coming up. But okay, so you say that. Now I thought it was real too. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to pull a Perry, and I'm going to pull. Now this is from Zabanga, ZBANGAENT. That's Zabanga Entertainment's channel, and he clipped this little bit here. So let me make sure my volume is up because child, I don't want y'all to miss none of this. Hold on.
Exclusive, not really, but let me put my good ear up.
Yeah, I swear, sometimes y'all don't be knowing the whole story, Man,
Chelsea can't do nothing right, at least for the next 6 months.
Chelsea is not being mentored. Chelsea has a whole different department, and she just happens to work in social media. So, I'm not about to discuss what I do inside my company on this internet. And the reason I said what I said about Storm was to pretty much. So here's what happens, right? So because I introduced him to YouTube, right? You hear me?
I heard it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go to bed.
Introduced him to YouTube. If anything were to go down, it would be affiliated with our company. So pretty much that was a video that was done to create the separation. Like he is who he is. He's not signed to my company. So whatever goes down over there has no affiliation with I. You see what I'm saying?
Oh. Now I'll be happy to send you that there receipt. That there was on that IG live she did with Wiley and somebody else. I don't know, JA. I don't know who the JA is. But she did an IG live with some people the night before, was it the night before?
Was it that Sunday night?
Yes, it was I think it was the Sunday night.
Okay, I didn't watch it, but
I didn't either. But I'm busy living my life. But anyway, I don't follow her on Instagram. I don't do that. So my point to the matter is that then this comes out and everybody was talking about this like they was talking about a hardcore. And I was like, what this woman say? And here comes Zabanga with, man, the 3-point clutch.
Oh my God.
All a fake.
Yo, that is crazy.
All are fake. Now, let me tell you something. I am going to you have got to respect that woman's gangster. You gotta respect her gangster. Because that's a cold move that she made. And in all honesty, that did help Storm at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
it definitely separated them.
It separated them because this is the thing. What wasn't adding up for me was started not adding up for me is that they were saying that there wasn't a contract for like some months, like almost a year or 18 months or something.
Yeah.
That was a whole lie. That was a whole lie because those contracts, I just have it, word on the curb. Any type of contract like that, you're going to have it for at least a year, perhaps 2 years.
Mm.
So the original word on the curb was that the contract was for 2 years and that would bring him up to at some point this year, but not right now. He would still be under contract, which was why that first Consciousness TV stream, he couldn't say nothing because he was like, oh, I've been threatened. And then he shut up. So I think y'all got to see, listen, I be listening. I be in the bushes. So I be in the bushes, and then I catch a little bits here, a little bits there. So y'all got to put it all together piece by piece. Some of this stuff just didn't make no sense. Now, do I think the Von Ray and Chelsea thing? Maybe, but I don't know if she really took him to court or not. I haven't looked up to see whether there was honestly a filing anywhere, because if she never really filed anything, then we know that that's all.
Right. Like, can we find the paperwork? Because that's one thing that's interesting too, because today Vaughn was on somebody else's channel and he was like bigging up Tasha, saying that she's a smart woman, and then he got into it with one of the panelists. So I'm all like, okay, like, yeah, you could say she's a smart woman, but like after everything she went through, she put out the Jeffree Star said you was a down low and all this stuff. I ain't effing with, I don't care how old smart woman you are. I'm gonna be like, F you, get your ass up out of here. I'm happy this, you know that I hate to say like we're all vengeful, but in a way we are. When somebody F's with you like that, there's no coming back. You know what I mean?
Unless this is all theater. This is all theater. So if you knew that at the back end you was going to be all right, you'll do whatever you need to do on the front end. Okay? Because you know what's really going on behind the scenes.
Right. Hold that thought. We're going to do a quick commercial. I want y'all to hit that like button because this is getting deep, y'all. Let me show you my ribs real quick.
Hey, 82, how are you?
I'm doing good. I just got home, but I just got finished cooking. You know what I cooked?
What you cooked?
I cooked ribs. Can I show you my ribs?
Please show the ribs.
Let me show you my ribs real quick. Can you see my ribs? Y'all see my ribs? Y'all see my ribs? Oh no, my camera.
Oh, this motherfucker.
All right, y'all, we are back. Because we got to remember there was the Christmas Day live where there was on all day, right. And then like the Wiley was there, and it was the whole mentor thing. If he was gonna, Tasha supposedly stopped being his friend, and then now at the end they were friends, and then there's this continuation like a week later that with this whole Vaughn and Chelsea thing, this whole falling out, and then this kind of tied up the whole algorithm where we stopped talking about the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but we were going to anyway. But if I'm going to play this out now, I put a 2 in the chat earlier. I do feel like I don't believe Tasha K thought she went into this thinking she was going to lose, but I do believe she went into this being a smart woman and saying, "What happens if I do?" Because we gotta remember. Some of y'all may or may not know this, but by Christmas, she and her husband both had already given their depositions. That happened at the beginning of November. So she already knows what she has been saying as far as what she has said in those depositions. Now she is, by this point, her and her lawyers already have this entire like laundry list of 1,300 exhibits that Cardi's people have filed with the courts. Okay? Have filed with the courts. So, that she was going to pull all her assets. Yeah. Can you put Lucretia Jack's comment up?
Oh, okay. Years ago, she was going to put all her assets in her kid's name.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So
she was already planning to move the money and stuff like that, because you can do trust. A lot of people don't know that when you buy a house, you can put it in a trust. I heard that's actually better to put it in a trust.
It sure is. So I'm looking for one other thing too, and I'm gonna play this for you too. I'm coming with the receipts today. Today I had time, cuz I really didn't, but I took the time. Anyway, point being, so those depositions happened. We already knew that there was like 1,300 pieces of evidence. She's already had that countersuit thrown out. And if you knew in the depositions, you had already made statements that were going to go against you and were going to be held against you in court, you may want to play this out this way. And I think by November or such, we already knew about by the time Christmas happened, we already knew that Cardi's medical test had come back that she did not have the anties. All right. Okay. So go ahead.
Right.
I'm sorry. Javon did not want Chelsea and she sold his bank card, pay her rent. Yeah, child. That's what I heard too on the streets. I was perusing and sitting on my porch, sipping my tea.
Yeah, I heard something about that too. Yeah.
I heard that. I heard it. So I don't know about that, what that's going on, because that involves, eggplant and punnan. And so I don't know.
Right. And sometimes when you get that good, you lose your mind and shit happens. Yeah, it's a lot,
Or if it wasn't so good, y'all don't know. I ain't
Right.
I'm going to hell for that. Or he's a player. So, just like they say you can't turn a hooker into a housewife, you can't turn a pimp into a husband either. Now that's just
right. I just feel like he finessed the situation.
Of course,
that's what he was supposed to do. He just got out of jail, didn't have nowhere to go. He was supposed to finesse the situation. He did that.
Like, that's Negro 101. Okay. Where's her mama at? Where is this child's mother at?
Right. He finessed the situation. He pimped Storm. He pimped
man, come on now.
Chelsea. He pimped Vaughn. Like, shit, you did what you were supposed to do.
Come on now. Again, that's Negro 101. Okay? Like, we all know that. Where her aunties at? Where this woman's elder women at? Because they failed her in this case.
Right, exactly. Because it kind of like seemed like she was just out there, just kind of like, like left on her own, and then like nobody there to pick up the pieces to be like, hey, this is the wrong thing to do. But before we continue, let me go ahead and add on Rickey. What's up, Rickey? Thank you for joining the show.
Thank you for having me on. How you doing this evening? Peace and blessings.
Good. What you wanted to add on to the show?
I was looking at your title, Tasha K, 3.8 million. That was a win.
That was a win for Cardi or for Tasha?
That was a win for all of us Black people on YouTube, us content creators.
Hey, I ain't mad at you at that one. We won at the end of the day.
We won. And the reason why is because you have people like Tasha K opening that hole in her face and encouraging that behavior. I mean, Tasha K claims to be a pro-black woman, right? But what was the thing that she said when she was quote unquote dragging Cardi B? I'm not taking anything down until the white people tell me to. Well, wait a minute. You're a pro-black person sitting in front of a black audience saying that you obey white people. She got that smoke she deserved. And not too long ago, she went after the lead attorney who could have been a friend of hers throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, and could have gave her some real advice.
Exactly, but she wanted to keep on doing what she was doing. And if you ever notice, and I was telling my audience earlier tonight when I was doing the show on this, is that people were, I think the internet is the worst thing that happened to black people in America. Just my opinion.
Oh, damn, that's deep.
The worst thing, because you get somebody like Tasha K or one of these ratchets with a smartphone, it's like putting a loaded gun in the hands of a child.
Sir, you are not lying.
They ain't ready for that one.
You're not lying. You are not. See, this is grown folk talk. This is grown folk talk right now. This ain't child's talk right now.
Yeah, it's like
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you because everybody wants their 10 seconds of YouTube fame.
TikTok is a lot worse.
YouTube
is okay, but TikTok is a lot worse. I mean, they go balls to the wall over there. I've lost now I'm on my 9th account on TikTok that I lost last week, but I mean, they go balls to the wall. They try to ruin people's lives. And if we're black people and we're saying, okay, the struggle is real, why would I try to mess up your earn? If I see that you're making money on this platform, why would I try to come after another black man? Why would I try to go after your family life, make your life hell outside of something just because we disagree online? So, and we're grown people here. Why are we putting this kind of example and putting this out in the world for our kids to see? And if you notice, these platforms, they put the most dysfunctional people with our skin tone out there to represent us. And they're beaming us out to the world, not just here in the United States, but to the world. So this is the way the world sees us. No longer do Hollywood have to pontificate about our character.
Right.
Because people in America, it's not just only people in America. I got a large base of people that watch me everywhere. And so when you get on here, you're a representation of what people think,
Exactly. And when people, because as black people, we're not a monolith. We're not
we're all different.
Things. Yes, there's things that you may not agree on by region, by your heritage, or by the way you were raised. We shouldn't be so critical of each other to the point where we're hating on each other. I mean, like it's ridiculous. I think the worst thing that happened to us as a people is the internet. I mean, think about what are we doing with it? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale, Medgar Evers, they would have loved to have had this technology.
My God,
right?
Yes.
What are we doing with it? If racism and white supremacy is real, what are we doing with it? This is the technology. I can reach out to you, my brother, and be like, AT2, I'm over here in Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to do this, that, and the third. Do you need my help? Well, Heart of Inspiration, where are you located? I'm coming to, we're going to bring the Freedom Riders your way. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have to have an FCC license to broadcast to an audience of people. And look at what we're doing.
Yes.
Right.
We're perpetuating the stereotype instead of elevating, or I don't even want to necessarily say elevating, because I believe there's enough of us that truly do hold ourselves to a high standard. But the problem is the narrative is no matter what, if you have a certain amount of melanin in your skin, and I say a certain amount for a reason, because if you're too light, you might not get any support. I'm just saying, or if you're too dark, but definitely if you're too light. So, but what we do is we condone bad behavior and have no accountability. We don't hold each other accountable in a healthy way. And then we don't hold each other accountable when we're wrong. If we're wrong, we're wrong. I'm not going to condone it. I'm not going to condone it.
And they'll throttle you back once you get too popular in doing what you do. They'll throttle you back. I've noticed that. I mean, I'm shadow banned right now on my page. I mean, I got 5,000 followers, or a little bit under 5,000. My last account had over 50,000 followers, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they took that account down when I came back from Washington. I was like, what the hell? And then the account that I have now, I'm getting like probably like 70 views per. I'm like, But if I was preaching some ratchetness,
yes,
you know, out here talking trash and disrespecting our people, they'll put me all the way up to the top of the algorithm.
Yep.
Right. And I always tell the audience, I was like, you guys have the chance to steer people in the direction that you want to go. Because, you know, you get people that say, like, even like for this, for example, they be like, oh, well, why are we talking about Tasha K? But right now I got 302 people in here. But if I was talking about something about unity, let's all come together, you know, let's make sure, let's talk about reparations, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would be here. They'd be like, what? We ain't talking about that shit. Where Tasha at?
Right.
You saw what happened to Dr. King when he started talking about reparations, right?
Right. As soon as he talked about equality as far as economical, that was it. You know, that's why in the history book they just teach you about, you know, he was a peaceful man. You know, I had a dream. You know, they don't talk to you about, you know, he also was very instrumental in trying to get, you know, us, you know, economical, you know, up in status as well too, and trying to help us out as a people, you know, I'm saying it wrong, but with the money and stuff like that, economically, yeah.
Because he said we're coming to get our check. Whoa, what did he say that for? But you know, the thing that I try to preach out there is that when we're looking at our community as it exists today, they always give the microphone to the worst of us to talk about white supremacy. The worst of us. Of course, you're going to have bad luck in life if you're living a criminal style life. Of course, you're going to have bad luck in life if you lack gumption. How many times do they give me the microphone and ask me about white supremacy? I may run across people that don't like me, but that doesn't stop me. I'm an entrepreneur. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to give the microphone to me because, you know, I'll look at a situation and call it out for what it is. Good case in point, the Rashard Brooks shooting in Atlanta a couple of summers ago. That was a justified shooting. Whoa, what I say that for? Oh, he's selling out? No, that was a justified shooting. He was drunk in his car. The cop gave him lawful orders. He jumped up and beat up 2 cops, took off running with the taser. What did you think was going to happen? Now, you can disagree with me on that one, but from the
I can see your point of view about that one. That was the one in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Now, you know, just to reverse it, let's just say if you're a civilian, I come and I beat you up, and I take off running with your taser, but you got a gun. Now, you're a civilian. I'm a civilian. And you got a gun, and I take off running after I beat you up. That was I wouldn't say that was white supremacy. I would say that was rage. That was human rage. Like, you know, beat me up, you walking off with, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not condoning. If it could have been handled better, I wish it could have. But, you know, when you think of situations like that, you know, we can't chalk everything up to white supremacy. You know?
Yeah, and I agree with you on that because people like myself, nobody wants to talk to me about that sort of thing because I will tell you, having been a single mother and all of these things, I should not be the successful entrepreneur that I am today. Statistically, supposedly, right? However, I choose not to buy into that lie, that thought programming. I choose not to live there. I choose to be my own person. But I want to bring this back to the topic at hand on the channel. But so the problem is that the Tasha K's of the world or the beef sectors or the other sectors, if they're being ratchet and we're being crabs in a barrel and tearing everybody else, tearing our own people down, they will promote that. Why? Because that continues the energy of rage, of anger, of despair. It also continues to keep you from focusing on some real topics out there in the world. Now we're going to talk about this today because she's news, right? And hopefully this is a signal to other people to maybe you might want to watch your mouth and not just, you know, act a complete plum lily fool out here.
Right.
But the reality of it is, what are we really going to do to change? We have to be the agents of change and stop utilizing the stereotypes and actually tearing each other down to try to profit off of somebody else's pain.
Oh, that's true. You know, one thing about that is that this is a deep conversation, and because we aren't a monolith and we do have different opinions. And then, Heart of Inspiration, when you brought up that, statistically it says that you're not supposed to be at the level that you are, but you're living proof of it, and nobody stopped you. Yeah, you had adversities probably, but at hand, you still came through it. You can. You can. Like, there's no such thing as you can't. You definitely can. But let me go ahead and spin it back on the topic. I want to ask, because we kind of talk about freedom of speech and stuff like that, as far as being able to do what you want to and them promoting certain people. Do you think Tasha should lose her channel or not? I'm not in favor of that. I think she should keep her channel. Ricky, I'll let you go first.
No, she shouldn't lose her channel. I do believe in freedom of speech. Now, with freedom of speech does come consequences. Basically maliciously damaging someone with your speech, they have laws against that, and losing her channel and losing her ability to speak her mind. I mean, who's to say that Tasha K could turn over a new leaf tomorrow and decide to do something inspirational? We done stripped her of that chance. So I think she should be able to keep her channel. I don't believe in, cancel culture at all. Even though she does, because by her trying to come after the lead attorney and Cardi B, that's cancel culture. That's to get people to turn against them, and that's going to, ruin her brands of everything she's trying to do. But I don't believe that she should lose her channel.
Rhonda asks, what you smoking, can grandma?
I would not be doing anything illegal on this man's channel. So
okay.
Well, it could be legal in your state, though. It's legal in his state. It could be legal in your state.
Colorado?
No, I'm in Cali.
Oh, okay, West Coast brother.
Yeah, Bay Area to be exact. But yeah, I'm in Cali though, so yeah, it's legal. So when y'all out there talking about, AT2 was eating the edible, damn it, it's legal. I can do whatever I want to. Damn
you
it.
were eating a cookie, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Right. And it's just grape juice, y'all. It ain't nothing. No brown liquor, no clear liquor, nothing.
You ain't messing with brown.
Lisa, let me ask you: do you think she should lose her channel, or?
No, I don't think so. I also, the First Amendment, I think, is very important. And we might not like what everybody says, but we can see this right now on YouTube, and I'm going to go and subscribe to your channel.
Thank you,
Mr.
Yeah,
Ricky
I'm going to check out your channel, definitely.
Because I got a feeling we eye to eye on a lot. But I'm going to leave that to another time. But when we start silencing people because we don't like what they think, it is only, or what they say, it's only a matter of time until what you say no longer fits the narrative of whomever is pulling the strings. So let's not silence people. And this woman should still have the right to earn a living. I say that with this caveat, though. She jumped bad out here tomorrow talking reckless by the mouth, and what's she going to do and what's she not going to do, then you know what, sis, I can't help you. I can't do nothing for you anymore, because you've already started to reap the consequences. And those videos are still up and they are still monetized for at least the next 30 days, because they have to file paperwork, and then the injunction hearing is in March, unless there is an ex parte filing, which means the lawyers are saying, Judge, you got to look at this now. We got to deal with this right now.
Right.
I have mixed feelings about that. I do think that she should be smart enough to take them down. This shows a lack of remorse. However, from a purely businesswoman standpoint, she got a $3.8 million bill to pay, child. So
it sucks because we kind of talk about, because for me, I don't like cancel culture. I don't like that. But then sometimes, and this is not necessarily to Tasha, because like I said, I don't think she should lose her channel.
No.
But I think you should be held accountable. Like, you just can't be out here just spewing bullshit, because there's a lot of people that just go out and just spewing bullshit. And sometimes it's just to get a reaction or just to be in the algorithm controlling it because, I say this crazy thing and I just keep spewing this out and people love to hate watch and just be there just to see your downfall or see what the next crazy thing you're going to say. Like, I think you got to be responsible about what you say. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
She built her whole channel on bullshit. Can we just call a spade a spade? The whole entire channel.
That's entertainment, though. People call that entertainment. Think about it, guys.
Right, I still see her as an entertainer.
Now, think about it like this. I'm 46 years old. I remember back in the day there used to be a magazine called the National Enquirer.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
100% bullshit.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
100% bullshit. It's bullshit, but you'll pick it up and you'll read it anyway. They made millions off of people wanting to read bullshit. So I think that there's a bullshit sector of YouTube, but when you try to dress that bullshit up as real news or, and try to maliciously damage someone, then you should be held accountable.
Because all you got to say is allegedly, and it makes it better somehow.
Until it goes too far. Until the plaintiff's attorneys can bring in 1,300 exhibits. Okay, then that's a problem, right? So that's where it happened was the maliciousness. Period.
$3.1 million though.
3.8.
$3.8 million.
Yeah, 3.8 total.
Can you imagine having to pay that? Let's just say, you make a 6-figure salary and somebody slaps on $3.8 million. People are not understanding this. Here in the state of South Carolina, this is how it works. If I pissed you off, Heart of Inspiration or AT2, and you and I ran my mouth recklessly and y'all came after me, there goes my company, there goes my earnings, there goes my property. All of my property's gone because I still be in your debt by the time you're done. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I mean, she's gonna have to figure something out, and I mean,
that reminds me about the bankruptcy thing. So, as I understand, like you just can't file for bankruptcy and it has to be approved by the judge or something like that. Like you just can't file bankruptcy, right?
Yeah.
That is correct.
And so if you got a car that's in your name, property that's in your name, as soon as you file bankruptcy, guess what happens?
Well, it depends on which chapter she files, though. If she files a Chapter 13 reorganization, then what happens is she still pays her debts. There are certain debts that will get wiped out, but what is going to happen is they have a bankruptcy court hearing, okay? And so all the debtors, the major debtors, will come to that court hearing, and at that time, the lawyers negotiate first, what are you willing to take? But things like IRS debt, which we're hearing through the grapevine, allegedly that she ain't,
because I owe the IRS too, so hopefully they ain't watching right now.
Who doesn't
know the
IRS?
Has been lenient with a lot of people, but from what we understand, and she may or may not have filed them taxes in 3 years, so that's gonna be a problem. And the tax man was in the court, so I'm just saying.
Right.
So and in that case, the tax man come first. Okay, now they will still negotiate a certain amount of money, but they'll come first. And then but so she would still technically get to keep like things like her car and the house. But they would just have to negotiate an amount that she would have to pay. But then you have a chunk of money you got to pay to the bankruptcy court for them to distribute for 60 months.
Right.
Now on a $3.8 million ticket there, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much shorter. How much
are you donating to the GoFundMe? There's like 4 GoFundMes right now.
I ain't giving no money for that. Wiley better get to send him the chicken dinners, and if he need my recipe for the spaghetti, I'll give it to him. Now, that's
all right, but you ain't donating to the GoFundMe.
I can't go no further. Maybe the potato salad recipe too, but I can't go no further than that.
Right. And Ricky, can you give us your channel?
My channel link. Let me see. How do I link my channel here? Can I put it in the chat room or?
I think it won't let you because you have to be like a mod or if you can put in the private chat, I can go ahead and drop the link.
Yeah, one of your mods just put it in there. Let me see.
Oh, cool.
good.
Oh, Mina, thank you, Mina. I appreciate that.
Mina's the hardest working moderator.
Yeah, I told
real.
you she's the hardest working mod ever. Like she be on that shit.
Was on it. She had it together.
Right. Oh, and make sure y'all hit the
Mina.
like button too out there watching. Thank you guys. We got 436 people up in here.
Yes,
but,
y'all. Come on now.
Right. But Ricky, let me ask you about the whole bankruptcy. Like what happens if she can't file bankruptcy? Like do you think she'll be able to pay this? Or I said she should have pleaded insanity from the get-go, but I heard you can't do that in a libel case.
I want her to keep her channel up because now everybody's going to have fun making. She's going to be the spectacle that she made everybody else out to be. We want to see. We want to see what happens to that nice car.
She'll love every minute. She's this woman allegedly, in my humble opinion, as a spiritual counselor and minister, she is a narcissist. In my humble opinion of having dealt with plenty of them, she's a narcissist.
So she'll enjoy people watching all of that fancy stuff get taken away from her because you got to think. You said the tax man come first, right? So if the tax man come first, what did the tax man do when you don't have the money?
Take your assets.
Yeah, they freeze your bank account first.
So what happens when she goes? When one day she's broadcasting from a hotel room?
Well, I don't think that. Well, okay, I can't say I don't think so. From my understanding, when I may have or may not have been involved in some investigative reporting a few years ago, that house is not in her.
She be coming around about where she going.
I do a little thing, on the side. I can't be high vibrational all the time. Sometimes I like to get a little messy. So anyway,
sometimes you got to, it's late night. Why not?
I'm human. So anyway. So that house was never in her name. I believe, if I remember correctly, when they bought it in the husband's name only. Why is that important? Because the husband as an individual, now this was after the filing of the lawsuit. The husband as an individual is not named in the lawsuit.
Oh.
KB Studios and Tasha K.
That's why KB Studios have to pay $500K because only. Okay.
And she's responsible for $1 million personally as personal liability, and then KB Studios $500,000 in punitive damages. So,
without the house being in her name, that works against her though. The
homeowner's insurance, she has fewer assets.
The homeowner's insurance could have paid for that.
Really?
Oh, really?
Homeowner's insurance covers damages.
That kind of damage, though?
It would hurt. It would jack that insurance up, but yeah, the homeowner's insurance would actually cover that. Homeowner's insurance does more than just covers your home. Like if you're out somewhere, and let's just say, you like me, I'm dumb enough to leave my smartphone in my car at places. Somebody busts my window out, steal my smartphone or my laptop. The homeowner's
happened. Oh, man.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It does more than just cover your home. Your vehicle is an extension of your home.
Because some people are saying that she has insurance, and then some people are saying that she doesn't. I ain't seen an insurance policy, so I can't report on it. But if she does, so possibly that could help her out as well too.
If she had something called errors and omissions, which most people do not have as a YouTube content creator, but her. And I guess this is a PSA. Being an insurance agent, I don't do property and casualty, but I do medical insurance.
I'm a claims adjuster myself. That's the company I own. Yes, I adjust claims in my firm. I started my firm back in 2019, and we cover claims. I'm certified to cover claims all over the country except for Maine and New Hampshire. Those states, but
nice.
So whenever there's a hurricane, it's payday for me. My agents hated me last Christmas because I sent them to Kentucky to adjust the claims up there for that tornado.
Tornadoes.
Yeah, but I'm like, when I write you your checks, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, at least you made sure they got their checks. You know, that's very
Exactly.
important. Especially, I can't even imagine that. You know, over here we dealing with the earthquakes, but you know, it don't do that much damage. But I don't know how y'all do the tornadoes, the floods. I don't know what to do in that shit.
The hurricanes.
Yeah, hurricanes, all that. You got to board up your house during a hurricane. Like, what the hell?
At least you get a warning. I'm in Tornadoville over here, and you don't get no warning.
You in the Midwest?
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
And you got snow too? Hell.
Y'all, this is the time of year I can't stand living here because the wind chill tomorrow is going to be -35.
And thank you, Flawed and Not Flake, for the super sticker. I put it up, but I didn't shout you out. I apologize. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Jeremy, I see you trying to call in, but I think it's your internet messing up. Go ahead and call back in, please.
I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
You got 464 people watching and only 176 likes. Y'all get those likes up,
y'all
man.
get the motherfucking
What
the hell wrong with y'all?
We dropping knowledge, wisdom. I know a couple of us are a little bit older than maybe some of y'all demographic, but you know what? Come on now. Hit that darn like.
Right, hit that damn like button. What's wrong with y'all? No, but Lisa, you said that you had like another receipt or something like that, right?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that up for us.
Messy and stuff. Terrible.
I mean, you already dropped it on us that they were staging all this. I mean,
I'm literally
we kind of had an idea they were staging
right
this
now, but
because who would waste their Christmas, their New Year's talking about YouTube drama? Like, you should be out partying. And
let me tell you something. I'm not gonna lie. I'm up at my son's future in-laws up in northern Wisconsin. Because my daughters were out in North Carolina because my oldest moved out there. So the youngest went out there. I went up north. Mama stayed in Texas. And I'm sitting there Christmas Day in my lounge, my Minnie Mouse lounge wear, because my shoulder was hurting. So I had the heat and pad on my shoulder like a little old lady. And I'm sitting there with the earbuds listening to all that mess on Christmas Day, giggling and sniggling the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh. And then here goes Station Hand. Oh my gosh. And they'll look at me like, what's going on? Nothing. Y'all wouldn't understand. Okay, so here's another receipt from the Twitters. This is an audio. Well, this is actually a video. You want me to should I send this over to you? AT2 in Instagram, can you bring it up? If I send it to you?
Or if you just want to play it.
Okay, I'll play it. I just didn't know. Yeah. Okay, so this is audio from 4 months ago. This is Tasha K's lawyer, Olga, and the current trial judge in the case. Now, y'all gonna have to listen to this very carefully. Here we go.
Okay.
Hang on, let me turn this volume up.
Plaintiff was actually, at the time that she received this message, she already thought this was the plaintiff doing this?
Correct. I mean, she said yes.
And she thought the plaintiff was trying to set her up, so she just go ahead and take the bait and put it all out there.
Which her purpose was to show that the plaintiff was trying to set her up to then, so that the plaintiff could then go and claim that she posted fake stories.
Well, if there's a trial in this case, I hope she has a better story than that, because that makes no logical sense. I mean,
she probably be able to explain it better than I can, but that's the information that I have.
Well, there needs to be a serious evaluation of the case. If that's the defense that you're going to present to a jury, that she knew all along it was false, and she thought it was the plaintiff. She didn't believe it was true, but she went ahead and published it anyway. When she thought the plaintiff was trying to set her up, no reasonable person would do that. I mean, that makes as much sense as nothing. I mean, so that's her source. And so then, assuming that to be her source, she then had.
Okay, so that's the clip. Did y'all catch what that judge was saying to Miss Olga?
Yo,
that was awesome.
Now that's 4 months ago. We here in January. You mean to tell me 4 months ago, sis, the judge tells your attorney. Now she said what? That she's gonna claim in front of a jury that she knew it was false, but the plaintiff set her up so that she could then claim that she was slandering her. That makes no sense. When a federal judge tells your attorney, this don't make no sense,
Right.
you may want to listen.
She got hit with that whap.
Right.
She got hit with that whap.
Because I'm all like, because when you get an attorney, the attorney like tells you whether or not this is like a good case, or like if you have, you know, if you have a chance, you know, like usually if they know you're gonna lose, they don't take it on. So I'm just thinking like nobody thought like, hey, maybe we should you know, like not do this. We should just take the the 75K was originally when there was a mediation or whatever. Like, why did the lawyer still continue with this? Before y'all answer, thank you, Marcella. I appreciate that. Do y'all think that the IRS will get involved about the tax issue? Do you think she will file Chapter 7? Her property will have to be sold. Kiwi Studios have other business as well. Hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Marcella. I definitely think, you know, in this case that what we kind of talked about the whole issue, like, you know, filing bankruptcy. It depends on what kind she files for and if it gets approved. And then also the home might be in the husband's name where she ain't got to worry about, you know, anything with the home. But we honestly never know. This is just our opinion.
Well, this is what I can tell you. That's not speculation. Y'all can look this up on the internet. She makes too much money to file Chapter 7. You are only allowed to file
6 figures.
Yep. You're only allowed to file. I want to say it's when they changed the bankruptcy law some time ago. I feel like it's like $40,000 or $50,000. You make more than that, they make you go Chapter 13 reorganization and pay your bills. So even if she goes bankrupt, it's going to be Chapter 13 on a personal level. And on a business level, there's different reorganization rules for that, but that could put the whole business in a whole heap load of problems.
Okay, so that ain't gonna be a good idea either. Shit.
Go ahead, Mr. Ricky.
Yeah, but Ricky, go ahead. Sorry.
She's screwed any way she goes now then, because if she can't file everything she earns, she has to report, because now she got the man on her. So she has to report this, and they're going to be earnest and legit about reporting what she makes. And she's riding the rails for the rest of her life.
She working for Cardi B.
Yeah, Cardi B gave her a job.
Yeah, she ain't working for the white man. She working for Cardi B now.
She on that Barty Gang stroll right now. That's what she on.
Right. But going back to what I wanted to ask you guys was like, well, why didn't the lawyer say like, hey, maybe we should back away, or maybe we should just settle? Like, why did the lawyer continue? I'm gonna start out with you first, Heart of Inspiration, then Ricky.
I think the lawyer probably did. I think that when you have a difficult client, you can advise that client, but at the end of the day, that's the client's wishes is what the client's wishes are. And if Olga and them are even halfway smart, they are going to have all of this documented. Why she hired them though, I mean, I don't know how many of y'all know this, but they represented Larry Reid and didn't do too good a job either over there. So why would you hire them? Oh, you didn't know that?
No,
I didn't give it. How y'all don't know these things? I'm over here talking about love and light on my channel and astrology and the moon and the stars and the tarot, and you all don't know half of what I know.
Right. Damn, you put it out there, but hey, it is what it is.
I wasn't the one that put it out there at first. That came from somebody else, so I'm just telling you what God loved. That's what had happened was. So why you would do that, I'm not sure. But anyway, but if you have a difficult client, I mean, what are you going to do?
Right.
And at some point, then there was no more negotiation. There was no more settling. Because this woman made videos all the way up until darn near the day that she went to court.
Wow.
Yeah. Like she didn't even care. And then Ricky, what about you? What are your thoughts on it? Like, did the lawyer try to tell her, or you think like they actually thought they was gonna win?
I think that the lawyer gave her good advice because, I mean, if she hired a lawyer to go up against Cardi B, she had to have been a good lawyer. Olga would have to be a good lawyer. But I think, like, I'm going to spin off of what Heart of Inspiration says. Tasha K would have been a difficult client,
Right.
The caliber of black woman that Tasha K is, if her man can't control her, a lawyer's not going to.
Damn. Well, you said it. Velma, she brought up a good point. That explains why Larry Reed is feeling all sorry for her. Did he really maybe he recommended them.
Maybe. I didn't know if had they mended their fences though? I didn't know if they had mended their fences. Yeah, they must have. So you better talk about that $99, that $100.
You got $100.
I just need some red. We like the red one. Thank you, Wendy. Now, do I gotta split this with them? Now, you choose 30%, so I'm gonna give them like a little $5. On behalf of everyone who has been on HE2 side from his day one, thank you, and don't struggle.
Wow!
Thank you, Wendy. Oh man, Wendy, I appreciate that.
Wendy, do you want some taco meat? Wendy,
right? Do you want some? Hold on, let me show you some taco meat. Damn it! Hold on, show the taco meat. And thank you, Marcella. Do you think the federal government will file a perjury complaint punishable with the jail and a fine? Oh, do you guys think that?
I don't know if it's the federal court that does it or if it's. I think it's Cardi's lawyers. I don't think so. Let me tell you something. This is going to depend on tomorrow night.
Oh, what she says and everything.
I'm telling you, tomorrow night is going to be very, very interesting. She got 30 days to be a good girl, and I don't see her being able to do that.
Oh, you think she gonna go back? She gonna be the old Tasha. She ain't gonna change.
She's gonna mess around and get sued some more. I don't think she's gonna learn her lesson. Nope. Now, I think that if she's going to be the old Tasha, you asked the question earlier, should she lose her channel? If she goes around, because right now she don't have anything to lose. So what's to prevent her from going after you or me? Because we'll be just waiting in line behind a $3 million lawsuit, if she comes out to damage our reputation. And on top of that, one thing that, really bothers me about Tasha K and her ilk is that they don't just mess with you online. They come after your personal life. They put your real name out there. Your name is AT2. Your name is Heart of what is it? Heart of
Inspiration.
Inspiration for a reason. You don't want nobody knowing your government name.
Right. I did accidentally say her first name. I'm sorry.
I don't care because I have a business. So I mean, I go by, I tell people my whole entire name no matter what.
Right. You do actually go by your name because you got a six figures, right? Almost multiple. 7 figures, multiple 6 figures. You better let them know.
7 figures.
No, I'm not there yet. Multiple 6, but I will be at 7 by the end of this year.
Hell yeah! Congratulations.
Right, you better let them know. But thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm gonna let my next two, but I want first go ahead and shout out your channel, Hearts for Inspiration, and then Ricky before I let you guys go.
Oh, thank you, honey. So it's Heart of Inspiration. No S, guys. Heart of Inspiration. You'll find me on the tubes. And actually, I want to invite both of you guys. I'm going to end up having kind of a super panel tomorrow night at about 9 p.m. Eastern, as soon as we done with Miss Tasha K. So I want the two of y'all gentlemen come on over to Heart of Inspiration and let's pub it up and let's get our own, we're going to call it the Truthosphere.
Yes.
And just come on over. So we're gonna have a talk about this from this perspective of this kind of psychosis tomorrow. So come on over, Heart of Inspiration.
Yes, definitely I will.
I subscribed already.
Thank you.
Let's see. My channel, basically I do a lot of politics. I do a lot of smack talking with politics. I try to be as lewd as possible.
That's why you can't stay on TikTok, huh?
No, they hate me over there. They call me all kind of names. They call me Uncle Ruckus and all that. I'm like, if you just really sit down and listen to me, you'd realize I'm on your side, man. Like,
Oh shit, no, Uncle Ruckus. Yo,
Yeah.
somebody said you Tommy Sotomayor Jr. in the chat.
No, I'm not that.
They try to play you. They know they wrong for that.
Yeah, if they actually sat down and listened to me, they'd realize, hey, look, I'm on your side here, man.
Right, you're nothing like him. No, I watched that. You're nothing like him. No.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm on your side. I try to, my thing is, and especially I try to tell like younger black men, be careful out here. That 30 minutes that you spend with that bad broad at the club can ruin you for 18 plus years. Be careful out here. That's why that's my whole thing. And I try to, like tomorrow, I'm going to have King Randall. I don't know if y'all guys know who he is. He's coming on the show tomorrow.
Oh no, I never heard of him.
Well, he was on Fox News. He's got a school for boys down in Georgia, Albany, Georgia.
Oh, I have heard about him. Yeah,
he's coming on the show tomorrow night. And so basically, I want to, spend a little time with him. I will be at your show at 9, though.
Tomorrow
night, right? Eastern.
Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I feel like she should be either she should be to say what she gonna say by that print. So we should have some good stuff. Laugh, gags, and gossip. Come on over too.
Yes, and thank you for the super chat as well, Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. I appreciate that. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. And definitely we'll be back tomorrow on your channel, Heart of Inspiration. No S on the hearts. It's just Heart of Inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night, you guys. Be blessed. I appreciate them coming on. Let me go. Oh, there we go. What's up, Dazzle? I've seen Jeremy earlier, but I guess he clicked out. What's up, Dazzle? Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Where you been hiding?
Child, I had to do some interpersonal stuff.
Oh wow! Hold on. Let me take this comment off because Laugh, Gas, and Gossip said the bad word. She said, "Mr. Kelly." Oh
God.
But Dazzle. So I know that last time I had talked to you, you had just got married and stuff like that.
Oh yes, and guess what? It's been wonderful. I have a lot of beautiful things to talk about that, and I have matter of fact, not a doctor. I can't even say anything about that. I have bonus children that I love, and
that's awesome.
I'm so happy about that. And it was drama and everything else like that, so I can't wait to talk about it. But however.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. But I wanted to know, what would you like to add on to the conversation with the whole Tasha K? What's up, Jeremy?
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, so for one, to me, it was all avoidable. Like, honestly speaking, like, you had somebody that gave you 3 cease and desist. Sat there and got off of her quote unquote high horse and tried to talk to you as human to human, mother to mother. Look, we don't have to do this. You had a judge that told you that if you pursue this, there's a good chance that you're going to lose.
Right.
Like, everything of stock was in your face.
And
so
she didn't want to listen. She kept going with it.
So at this point, who was to blame? You can't blame Olga for that. Okay.
I know Olga been getting a lot of backlash. A lot of people been on like, Olga don't know what she's doing. She a horrible lawyer. Olga's gonna go in hiding now.
Everything is being blamed on Olga, but the real responsibility is Tasha. You had so many universal warnings. I mean, goddamn. It's like if God kept throwing that ball right in your face. Imagine getting hit with a baseball in your face every single time, and you're like, forget that. You're just gonna,
she was taking the ass whooping though. I'll tell you that. Jeremy, let me ask you too. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Like, do you think Olga did her best, or Olga should have been on like, did Olga fail Tasha, or was it Tasha?
It was Tasha.
It was
I don't
Tasha?
think Tasha is the easiest person she's headstrong. I'm still trying to figure out where the sense of confidence came from. The way she presented it, I was always left with either she had a sponsor who she knew would clean it up after, but I'm almost thinking she thought it would end at that 75K fine and she would just gain from the notoriety of it. But she had many warning shots to take it down. And I want to say something too, and it may be the unpopular opinion, and that's fine with it. I was listening to Wiley's show today, and I think a lot of people are making it a race issue. I don't think it's that. I really think it's a matter of you had a falsehood, you were provided proof it was false, and you still push that narrative.
Right.
And it's right is right, wrong is wrong, right? And we have to be very careful about that, because when we start saying, oh, we want to believe this, I mean, I'm just going to parallel it to January 6th. I didn't want to quite say that earlier. But, you know, we have to be very careful about what we say is truth or a lie, right? It's very black and white.
Okay, can I add to it though?
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing is that I don't like about the callers that called into the Wiley show. It's like what they did was say, okay, Tasha K lied, but Cardi B's a this and that and that. No, stop deflecting. What it really is that not only did Tasha K lie and cyberbully, she got paid to cyberbully. She got amped up by her audience, so she kept doing it because that's what the audience wanted. And not only that, she got something off of that because it's not all about money. At some point in time, that little girl in you felt validated. And, you know, I even called into the Wiley show.
When I must have missed that because I would have recognized your voice, Dazzle, if that was you. I must have missed that.
So basically, they were talking about how they should get a GoFundMe to help Tasha K. And what I said was, yes, you should get a GoFundMe because guess what? You guys spiced it up. You guys amped it. You guys made her feel important when she said those things about Cardi B.
And you guys heard you say that earlier. I heard her say that.
You guys loved it. Okay. Y'all loved it. Y'all ate it up. Y'all loved it. Y'all gave her views, attention, told her she was doing so great. So now that she got this almost $4 million thing going on, you want to do a GoFundMe? Yes. All her million subscribers should help her pay for it because y'all was in on it.
I don't know about that. That's a little stress right there. I think you know, ain't nobody held a gun to her head and said, "Talk about this." Like, no, that's a little extreme.
If they wanted to help pay, I feel they could make the conscious choice to do that. And I'll also say, I think she should be able to keep her channel because we're all allowed grace to grow.
I don't, and you know why I don't? Because you had somebody in the beef sector named Susie, who was at IHOP, and one of the females that was, I mean, you don't know.
I know the story. I know the story. I just didn't know the names of the participants.
Came to
now you're gonna have the beef sector after me, Dazzle. Oh, God. Go ahead and finish. You already started.
So basically, you got a female named Susie who was at IHOP and didn't get along with this person who is not a content creator, but wanted to be a part of the mess that came to IHOP and sat at her table to incite her and then left. And Susie decided to leave and beat the brakes out of this woman in the parking lot. So she went to jail and what they basically said is that you can't be on YouTube for X amount of years.
Oh.
So it can very well happen, and it should if you are knowingly lying. And not only that, it's not like you're going to court saying that I'm sorry. You are unapologetic in court. You show no sympathy. So why should a jury show sympathy to you?
Well, you know what? We were kind of talking about Wiley, and I wanted to ask you guys before we moved on. I want to ask: are you going to buy Wiley chicken plate? Are you going to buy a chicken plate from one? No, you wouldn't. Do you think
Because I
Wiley
need
can
to
cook?
see your kitchen first. I need to see. I need to see. Come on.
No. What about you, Dazzle? You buying a chicken plate from Wiley or no?
Well, no. Here's the funny part. I would support Wiley and do it, but I wouldn't support it based on Tasha.
So where's he gonna sell this chicken? Where's he?
Okay, because here's the truth to me. Wiley is only doing Wiley. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Wiley is Wiley. Wiley's only doing Wiley. When you go to a show, you should already know that Wiley is going to say things that trigger you.
He's gonna act the fool. But let me ask the people though in the chat. We're gonna do a 30-second countdown before we come back. Put a 1 in the chat. You buying a chicken plate from Wiley. Put a 2 in the chat. Hail to the nah. Thank you, Velma, for becoming a member. But I wanted to say, because this is hella funny, somebody said his chicken probably tastes like wood. You know, that's rappers delight. You know, have you ever went over to a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? The mashed potatoes soggy, the peas are mush, and the chicken tastes like wood. His chicken probably tastes like wood. I don't know. Allegedly, he probably can't cook. But I wanted to read this. So somebody had donated to another one. This one is on GoFundMe. This is for the 3.8 million. And it says, "Hi, my name is Denise. I'm a wino and a big fan of the show. Whether wrong or right, I don't feel like the courts or public gave Tasha K, Tasha or Kibi Studios a fair trial. I also don't agree with the naysayers who is advocating for this mother to lose her channel, assets, and career. Not only are you trying to destroy a okay, I ain't gonna read no.
See, you know what? And see, that speaks to...
that. I really want to say something about that. Now, let's talk about mothers in career. When she was going after Cardi B, did she care about her being a mother? Yes or no?
No.
Did she care about her career? Yes or no?
She did not.
At this point, it's not about black or white. It's about defamation.
Right.
Thank you. It's about
you didn't care.
It's
and Rhonda said that earlier. It's not a race issue.
No, it's
Let
not.
me tell you the crazy part. This girl wanted to incite Cardi B to be in a celebrity boxing match. She did not care about how Cardi B felt. Matter of fact, she felt like Cardi B deserved it. She done told people, she done told a whole judge that she felt like because Cardi B is rich, she can pay for therapy. So based on that alone told a jury how this person is.
Yeah, that told you how she felt, basically. And Jeremy, what were your insights on it? What were you going to say? And congratulations to Chelsea. She made it 4 months to the membership. Thank you. Go ahead, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say this, and I hope it's heard in balance. Somebody or anybody who could not compartmentalize right from wrong and try to make something like that okay. I'm curious just to know how much they tolerate and how they allow people to treat them, because it just doesn't make sense to me. But maybe I'm cut from a different cloth, so I'm gonna leave it there.
And I want to add though too. Now here's the crazy part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been hearing about how Cardi B has done this, that, and the third, right? And the people who talk about her, I really am very interested to know: are there skeletons out the closet? Are they completely Mother Teresa? Have they not said anything bad about somebody? And matter of fact, Tasha K herself has went after black women and black men before.
More than any other race.
So, yes. So I feel like this. just like the lead attorney was talking about how it's funny that she didn't know him, but she insinuated that black women shouldn't follow him because he talked to only white women and like the women with the quote unquote smooth cat.
Oh yeah, like she just totally made that up, right?
But turn around and get a white lawyer. So I feel like people need to wake up and understand that a lot of times when people talk about race, it's baiting you.
It is baiting.
You have to really understand that it's some type of little girl or little boy in you that feel like your skin complexion is not good enough. So when you see somebody like a Cardi B that's doing
Avi
amazing
agrees with you.
Right? And
Mm-hmm.
you see that she's not all the way clean, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we don't like her because she did this, that, and the third. But mind you, you're listening to black men in rap songs. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of black men as cousins, as brothers, as uncles. And when they listen to music, they're not listening to classical music. They're listening to rap. And I have heard
Right.
black men talking about robbing other black people, talking about killing other black people in front of their family,
Hey,
talking
it's that
about taking
right.
and
Yeah.
raping or whatever they're doing. I've heard these men, and up until now, it's a culture to say that you're smoking on somebody tonight if a rapper dies and you didn't like that rapper. Like when King Von died, not only did they leak his death picture, they also said we're smoking on Von tonight, or we're smoking on Mo tonight, or we're smoking on this person tonight. All types of stuff. And these same people who talk about Cardi B is praising this type of culture.
Right.
So is she so
Right.
bad? No, she's not that bad.
And
No.
you know what? I wanted to ask you guys about kind of like the slander of Cardi B because a lot of people have been saying, well, she's not a saint either, but Cardi B wasn't on trial. Jeremy, let me start out with you first. What are your thoughts about that when people talk about, Cardi B isn't clean and stuff like that?
I don't think anyone is. And what I'll say is she brought her vulnerability to the case, right? Tasha K has this facade on, and I could understand why if you've been hurt in the past, this front, and I'm sure as a rapper or anybody in media, you have to wear some armor. But she brought her vulnerability and said, hey, this hurt my feelings. I don't think anybody would want to have any type of tea like that out on them. And so I think that's what really helped the case. I honestly think if Tasha had gone in there with remorse, the outcome may have still been the same. However, the charges or the penalty may have been better. But there was a video I saw of Cardi just saying, people don't see me as a soft person, but she probably is sensitive. I think a lot of people are who present that they're not. And so I don't think she deserved that. Just like Tasha wouldn't deserve that, or I, or anyone else, right?
Right. That's true. And then Dazzle, what about you? But before you go, I want to say congratulations, Sunshinery. It's her 4-month anniversary of being a member. Congratulations. Thank you. Dazzle, what are your thoughts about the whole Cardi B slandering her character, even though she's not on trial for her character at all?
Well, the way I think about it is that most of these people, there's two things going on. You have a lot of people that's doing it that are barbs, and you have a lot of people that's doing it that are Tasha K fans that don't want to hold her
she said
accountable.
that. Don't come after me. I come in peace.
No, because
you don't have to be sector in the
fact is. The fact is, y'all want to call Cardi B, and this is not being a Cardi B fan, but this is being honest and being mature. You want to talk about how Cardi B sells sex. Well, ding dong, Nicki Minaj sells sex. You want to talk about Cardi B said something bad or did something wrong or she's a criminal. Didn't Nicki Minaj talking about stabbing somebody, or she would, like in the lyric or whatever. But
I don't think stabbing somebody. I don't know.
But no, she did in the lyric. I'm not going to
Oh,
recite it. I don't feel like doing so because I'm not a
okay.
fan. I don't care. But the point is, it's a hypocrisy going on YouTube, and people need to understand, if we are going to be in the uproar, about everything. You know, people talk about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP video, how it's colorful, how it's pandering to children. But didn't Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 6ix9ine make a colorful video handing the children? And didn't Nicki Minaj have pasties on her breast in the whole video that's colorful, pandering to children? So honestly speaking, everybody's wrong. If you're gonna say one person's wrong, everybody's wrong. Period.
That's it right there.
That's how I really feel.
That's the truth.
But when it comes to this case is not about black or white or who did what and who did whatever. No, it's about somebody who willingly lied to get clicks and views and who admitted it on the stand. Do not say she does not deserve to be fined $300 and something million when she literally did not show sympathy. She literally told on herself. She did all these things that say she's guilty. What?
Right.
And then antagonized leading up to it. You know, basically. So I just feel like she wanted to have this war, and I really question who put the battery in her back or who sponsored.
It says more about the subscribers now, because then you see the subscribers trying to take up for it and trying to dumb it down.
Is that her image is not to quit or not to give up. Like, her image is kind of being like this boss chick and, being cocky with it. Let me ask, because Laugh Gas and Gossip just joined us. Laugh Gas and Gossip, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that Tasha didn't want to give in because, she has this image as a boss chick and she can't seem weak? If she gave in, took down the video, she would have seemed weak, right?
I agree. I think that, it's her persona to be, loud and boisterous. And I don't, like she said, I'm going to wipe my A with the cease and desist. So I think it's just her persona to be a fighter, but I just wanted to make one comment and then I'm going to drop off. Yeah. As we celebrate Cardi, and I'm really excited for her win, because I do think that journalists, reporters, everybody needs to have journalistic integrity and be responsible. Right. But while we're celebrating the fact that Cardi was awarded $3.8 million, have we stopped to think about how many families have had wrongful deaths and they only get between $100,000 to $500,000, less than $1 million for police brutality, people that have suffered malpractice in medicine and they don't even get awarded that. And while I'm celebrating with Cardi, but for slander and libel, you get $3.8 million versus a family who loses a child. The young girl in Los Angeles who was just accidentally killed by the police. What is the settlement to her family going to be? Probably less than $200,000.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say.
It's a different issue, though.
Of course, it's a different issue. It's definitely a different issue.
And point blank, it is, because the way I feel is like this, right? If somebody ran your grandma over, so now you having a wrongful death situation, that's a different issue, because somebody's gonna say if you're Caucasian and a black person runs your grandma over, and now you have a wrongful death situation. So then you got somebody down the street that so happen to be black that tells you, oh, what about all the other black people that got ran over and they didn't win their court?
I don't think that was the point. What the point was is that T was saying that it's sad that for this celebrity, and again, that's why she was awarded the $3.8 million, because she is a celebrity. Right. But T was saying it's just sad that the way our system works is that, you know, these people, just average everyday people, when it comes to wrong malpractice, you know, being wrongfully red rum, you know, stuff like that, these people don't see anything but maybe like a couple of, sometimes they don't even get money. Can we talk about that? Sometimes they don't even get money.
And thank you, AT2. That's exactly what I'm saying. Of course, it's a different issue. We're not saying that. I'm making the comparison that we obviously have a problem with our judicial system. I mean, I don't know what the jury instructions were. Cardi spent millions of dollars defending herself, of course, but when you look at it in polarity and how people are treated, you can lose a loved one for a number of reasons and not get that kind of money. So that's all I'm saying.
Right. And we put a value on slander rather than we put a value on slander rather than human life. I get it. And Jeremy, what were you gonna say?
Cardi kind of hinted at that a bit because she made a statement saying how if she didn't have access or reach or capital, she would have never even been able to carry the son out. And
exactly.
She had to make a point of that, and she felt that was sad.
Yeah. I mean, she made the point even in a different venue, but basically it's the same thing. If you don't have money or access, you're not going to get fair treatment in our system. That's what I saw. So
Right. I definitely agree with that. T, was there anything else you wanted to add?
I'm sorry?
Was there anything else you wanted to
No,
add?
I'm going to drop off. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for coming up, and thank you for the super chats as well too. You try to give me in trouble when you said Mr. Sylvester. And for those of you that don't know, that's Mr. Kelly's middle name, Sylvester. So yeah, and you know YouTube don't like when you say his name and stuff like that. They demonetize it and stuff. It's still a bad word out here. But Dazzle, go ahead and say what you're going to say. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Well, as far as the judicial system, what I've been through, you know, a lot of people have been through negative things. But me personally, maybe by the grace of God, maybe God sent judges and sent you know, people that understand what I was going through. I've never been, you know, disregarded. You know, every time anything I took into court, it was always in my favor because they seen some things that was going on that wasn't right. So I can't say that about every Black person. I mean, it does happen. I'm not gonna lie. I just kind of feel like in this situation, it's not really about. I swear to you, it's not even about race. It's just about right and wrong. And Tasha K was wrong. She admitted it.
Right.
Like,
she was warned and she had ample time to correct the situation and decided not to.
Yeah, and I feel like in every step of the way, this judge is not even being racist or biased. This judge literally told you from the beginning that you may not win. And during the trial, he tried to correct your lawyers. I'm sorry, but he tried to correct
your mic kind of went down for a minute.
I'm sorry, but what I'm really trying to say is that she had a chance. She had so many chances. So it's not even about race. It's about pride and it's about ego and it's about, you know, being pumped up. You have a big audience with 1 million subscribers that tell you that you're right. You're going to believe that you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
No matter how wrong you are.
Thank you, Ernest, for the super chat. I appreciate that. The fact is, the reporter have to have a fact check. The reporter has to fact check, FACT. I get what it is now. Fact check everything. They say a blogger shouldn't be allowed to get away with anything because they're not a reporter. You have a good point with that one, definitely. What I wanted to do right now is have you got, because I'm gonna get ready to end it because we almost at the 2-hour mark. Like, damn, this has been a good chat. Dazzle, go ahead and shout out your. Are you still using your channel? I seen a video like a week ago.
Okay. So what had happened was when I was going through, I had to have a minute to just deal with my real life. But like I said, that's another video.
We'll talk off scenes about that. Because I know there's some stuff going on.
I know I gotta get off. But what I do want to say is that I'm so proud of you, AT2. I see you growing. I see you being so happy.
Thank
Like you are
you.
happy, you growing. I see how you doing things. I see how you making ribs. Child, I want some ribs. I love you. I really, really do. And I mean it. And I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. And I'm so excited about you. Right now, I got a new phone number, so that's why my screen looked like that. If I would have did it off my laptop, it would have been another screen. But look, I had to call in. I had to talk about it, and I may
Yes.
be a little opinionated. You know, sometimes I may talk over people. I don't know how to talk
Yeah.
around people.
No, we love when you come on and terrorize the chat and the people on the panel. We love when you come on and do that. It's entertaining. But
But
Dazzle,
I
you've been
really,
with me since last year. Like, I just want people to know, like, yo, this is like really one of the day one people that's been rocking with me when I would only have like 3 people in the chat. So I'm always going to appreciate you, Dazzle.
but I really love you, and I see you. And even if I'm not in your chat, I'm in the bushes listening to you. So I love you, and you keep doing what you do. I'm so proud of you, and keep your foot on everybody's neck and come up. But
Oh, I
I'm gone.
promise I will.
I gotta go. I love
All right.
y'all.
Thank you, Dazzle. Love you. All right. And Jeremy, do you have a channel? This is my first time seeing you.
No, I don't have one. I'm
Oh,
a
okay. You
bush.
just a subscriber.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
just a YouTube watcher. Well, Jeremy, thank you for coming on. You had a lot of good points, and I like your perspective too as well. I think also, call back in whenever we have a
Yeah.
discussion. Like, you're definitely cool, and thank you for coming on. I appreciate that.
Sure. Thank you.
All
Bye,
right, have a
everyone.
good one. All right, y'all, we are coming to the end. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Okay, if there's no more callers, then this is going to be the end of the video. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Are we at 300 yet? I don't think we had 300 yet. Hit that like button. I'm going to give y'all a little time to hit that damn like button before we get the hell up out of here. Let me play a commercial.
What's up, aunties, boogie woogies, and sugar woogers? How y'all doing today, auntie boogie woogies and sugar dookie crack crack? You know that AT2, the AT2, he said my name again. You know, Judge Velvet is gonna get that AT2. We see you, AT. I got you, AT2. My auntie babies, our sugar woogie cookie doc whack. We gonna get you, AT2. We gonna get you. Judge Velvet, we ain't with the fuck shit. Hallelujah.
We gonna get you, AT2. Shout out to everybody I've been and listen, if I impersonated you in the Judge Velvet skit, that means that I think you're funny. So, it's no hard feelings or nothing. But I just want to say thank you. We had up to 500 people in the chat. It was a great chat, great discussion. I appreciate everybody. Ricky, Heart of Inspiration, Dazzle, Jeremy for coming on. Georgia Boy, I didn't get a chance to talk to you. I know it took a while for me to get through the people, but I wanted everybody to have a voice. That's why I didn't want to bring everybody up at one time. But it's been a great show. Heart of Inspiration is going to have a show after Tasha goes on. And so we're going to join that. I don't know if she set up the show, but as soon as she sets it up, I will share it on mine and you guys hit that reminder so we can continue the conversation. But it's been a great night. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you to Velma for becoming a member. Thank you for all the super chats, especially Wendy. Shout out to Wendy because you blessed me, and you blessed me over the weekend too with another $99.99. So we like the kind that jingles and the kind that folds. So thank you for the money and keeps the light on. It keeps my cell phone bill paid. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. Other than that, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here and stop talking. I'm gonna lay my ass down. I'm tired. I gotta get up at 6 a.m. Deuces. Tomorrow is my nephew's birthday, or some of y'all, it might be today. He is turning 7 years old. So happy birthday, Napoleon. All right, y'all. Deuces. Awesome.